Greetings, felicitations, and salutations, males, females, and extraterrestrials. Today we're working legs and glutes, mostly quads and glutes. So, of course, Bulgarian split squats, and gonna do some leg extensions. I think that's what it's called. I don't need to work my hams. They're good enough. They're pretty strong, in fact. But my outer quad and my glutes really need it the most. So that's where we're working today. Being Friday, leg day. We got some bang bang. Pretty good. Orange. Like an orange creamsicle. But they didn't want to copy Rain because, as some of you may know, Bang and Rain had a lawsuit, one against the other, because their cans looked way too similar. So I kind of like Bang usually. They used to have creatine in them, but I don't. And BCAAs. Okay, so it still says essential amino acids, but it doesn't seem to have creatine in it. Doesn't say creatine around the edge here. So I guess they took the creatine out, probably because it didn't have enough in it to really matter anyway. So, but anyway, I like the product. It doesn't make me crash. It has 300 milligrams of caffeine, or at least it used to. I don't even see where it says it on here anymore. They keep changing their cans. Yep, 300 milligrams of caffeine from all sources. I don't see anything anywhere that says creatine. So I guess I took that out. But it doesn't hurt my stomach. It doesn't make me crash. So I like Bang and Rain, pretty good. C4 is good too. But anyway, before we get into it, Bulgarian split squats first. Toes pointing out, because that'll hit more the outside of the leg, which is what we want to target. damn wind. Pretty damn windy today, as you can tell. Probably just work the quads. I'll probably just work quads today. My glutes are decent. I gotta build up that outer quad. Remember, go vote for me on Mr. Health and Fitness. I'm in the top 10, and voting for the top 5 ends like 5 days, something like that. I forget exactly when it said, but it definitely helped me out a lot. At 20K would really get me closer to my goals. I'm also studying to be a nutrition coach right now, and then I'm going to move up into fitness coaching, since I have my own gym, and I already know quite a bit. Helped my nephew lose weight and build muscle. But of course he didn't stick to his diet or his routines, working out, because he had no one to hold him accountable, because he wouldn't hold himself accountable. I definitely lost a lot of muscle and strength. That's why I was only able to do 5 and 7 reps with 30 pounds, 2 15s, one on each hand. The 610s, 60 pounds, of course. Legs are usually always the strongest muscle group of your body because it's half your body, of course, but also you're walking all the time, or you're walking a lot, unless you're very sedentary. But still, even then, your legs are stronger because, or normally anyway, because like I said, they're your biggest muscle group of your body. They take up half of your body. So it's also more systemic fatigue when you hit legs. Axial fatigue, all the above. Or no, not the axial, because that's when it's your whole body and the weight pressing down your spine and stuff. Pretty sure. But anyway, your legs have to hold up your body. The legs have to hold your body up. So, and you're walking on them and everything. So of course they're usually your strongest muscle group. But some people have stronger quads, some people have stronger calves, stronger hams, glutes, whatever. Me, my weakest point of my legs is the outside quad. So that's why I'm hitting it. So anyway, let's get into that.
and birds to warmer lands have flown. As the tyrant hails, throw caution to the gales. Take but heart, my friend, you're not alone. Everybody take your tyrant, make him pay for all his day. Revolution, take your tyrant, make him pay for all his day.
Another thing people do wrong, the only I mentioned last video, is people think they can do 10, 15, 20-minute workout and call themselves done. No. Especially if you're trying to lose weight. Or build muscle. Building strength, it's, dare I say, acceptable. Not really, but kind of. But if you're trying to lose weight, you want to work out at least 45 minutes to burn the sugars in your blood. If you're trying to build muscle, again, you want to work out at least 30-45 minutes or longer. 4 and 8-hour workouts are a little bit overkill. Like, nobody has time for that unless you're specifically have nothing else to do. Like, you're getting paid to do that. Like, you know, a lot of strongmen, Mr. Olympian competitors and stuff, Mr. Atlas and all that, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno, Andre the Giant, Franco, that name escapes me now. But you know, them. They'd work out 8 hours a day because they got paid for it, to do it. They had nothing else to do. They didn't have jobs. They didn't have children to take care of. And if they did, you know, their wife or grandparents or whatever was there to help. But you can't just do a small little workout, consider yourself done, and then go eat, especially something with a lot of carbs in it. Then you're just putting all that right back, and you're not burning it off and keeping it off. Unless you're a kid. You know, if you're a kid just starting to work out, that's different. 7 and 8-year-olds is about the age that's good to start them in working out. But you want to focus on lightweight, high reps, but more important than anything, strict form. You want to get them learning the correct form and pathways and get that ingrained and make it into muscle memory for them. So they're not trying to do some weird whatever crap and hurt themselves. Swinging it around too fast, using more momentum. I made that mistake when I first started working out, and I whacked myself in the face, busted my chin with a dumbbell, doing gladiator curls. It's like this, and I mean, It kind of hurt a little bit because it didn't hit me square on, it just grazed me, but still, it made me more aware of what I was doing. Like my nephew, he did a few barbell curls with 60 pounds. He couldn't do it with 80, so he took 2 10s off and put 5s on each end. So 2 2.5s on each side. And then he tried doing curling, straight curling with 40 dumbbells. Couldn't do it. So I guess he considered his workout done. Like, dude, I have 25s, I have 20s, I have 15s, I have 10s, I have 5s. You were not done. And that's why he doesn't build muscle and lose weight like he wants to. I think maybe he got discouraged. I can't lift the 40s, so I guess I'm done. No, bro. Grab a 20 or a 25 or at least a 15. Like, come on, man. You got to put effort into it. Effort and intensity. And if you really want to make gains, then consistency. While yes, it is possible, very possible, and capable of making gains and keeping those gains, doing 1 workout a week or 2 workouts a week. When I was really busy, walking a lot, working a lot, I really only had the energy and time to do good workouts once a week. And I was still making gains. I'd look at what I was needing to work on each week. Thought, okay, today, this week, I'm going to work back. This week, I'm going to work whatever. Didn't really work legs because I was walking all the time. And if I worked legs, then my legs would be too tired to walk to work and do my job efficiently. My legs are pretty much already getting a workout. I do calf raises at work, grabbing stuff off the very top shelf, having to get on my tiptoes to get it, constantly, all day, squatting down to get stuff off the bottom shelves, all day. And then walking to work, walking around work all day working. There was no part of my legs that really needed to work. And if I worked my outer quad, then still my legs would be too tired to do what I needed to do. And I'd have jello legs trying to work, and that was not efficient, not conducive to my job. And then they would have dragged me up into the office, said, hey, we need to sit down and talk. Your productivity is going downhill. And yeah, that wouldn't be good. So I was working everything else. Back, shoulders, forearms, biceps, triceps. But still, consistency, intensity. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have the talk with him though. He wants me to help him work out, lose weight, build muscle again, because he knows I can do it because I did it before. He's gonna have to start putting in effort. Can't just give up when shit gets hard. That's when, because when you keep going and shit is hard, but you keep going anyway, that's where the gains are. You want to work till fatigue. 0 or low reps in reserve. Where you can't even get it up. You're like this with the curl, like, and you're really, really putting in the effort, trying. And you just can't. Or, you know, pushing, like benching, you're sitting there just, like in my tricep video where I'm doing the push-ups and I'm just like, but it is what it is. He is just getting back into it, which so am I, but I'm still going 45 minutes, an hour, whatever, plus my ranting and raving, my advice and stuff. Some people are content with being heavy set. Not super healthy, but if you're mostly content and happy with it, then great. Which deep down, honestly, most people are not. Even when they say they are, they still look at people like me and think, wish I looked like that. But then they don't do anything to even try. And of course, you're not me, so you're not going to look exactly like me. But, you know, I get the point. Some people want to look jacked and stacked, but they don't do anything to achieve that goal. I know people that say they want to lose weight, but they drink Mountain Dew all day, every day. Or not zero sugar. They eat Little Debbie cakes and noodles and not too great carbs all day. They sit around, lay around, or sleep all day. It's not doing anything for you, man. Not anything good. Well, anyway, my legs are a little shaky still, but they're mostly somewhat recovered enough. So now we're going to do on these 30s. 30s were a little too easy. I was able to do like 30 reps of it. So we're going to try one-legged. That looked a little loose, but it's just a gap, a little tiny gap, like a millimeter or whatever, that needs to be there for it to move and pivot like it needs to. Thought I was gonna have to tighten it up. Most of this equipment has held up pretty well. Not really getting too rusted up, considering it's been outside for, a long time. Mostly these benches, the seats, the cushions, but what do you expect when it's crap base with the upholstery? Upholstery's holding up. It's just the bottom here. Which, with my taxes and that prize money of Mr. Health and Fitness, if I win, definitely help out. Excuse me. But, better out than in, right? But I'll be able to get more equipment, replace some equipment. I like to get a captain's chair because that would be a really great addition to my gym. And get a place of my own with a garage or a basement tall enough to put my power rack in without the top of it hitting the roof, and where I pull myself up on it and my head not hitting the ceiling of the basement or garage. Yeah, we're about done, I believe. I'm not going to drop it down too low because too lightweight, it really doesn't do a whole lot. It just overtrains that muscle without really causing any challenge for growth. It's more lightweight. Lightweight is really good if you're a child or if you're trying to work toning. Lightweight tones. It doesn't really build unless you're a newbie. Like you're a child, kid, teenager, whatever, just starting out, 7, 8 or older, or you're elderly. Either way, if you're a noob, then it works. Until it doesn't. It's like with everything else. Things work until they don't. And then you must increase the weight, increase the reps, or all the above.
It doesn't matter if you're wrong or if you're right. It makes no difference if you're black or if you're white. All men are equal till the victory is won. No color or religion ever stops the bullet from the goat. In the field, a fighting has begun. On the streets, the falling one by one. From the skies, a thousand fall with our
Yeah. Death is just a heartbeat away.
It doesn't matter if you're left or to the right. Don't try to hide behind the cause they want to fight. There'll be no prisoners taken when the day is done. No flag, no uniform, ever stop the bullet from a boat. In the fields, the fighting has begun. On the streets, they're falling one by one. From the skies, a thousand more will die each day. Death is just a heartbeat away. There's no communication, no one to take the blame. The cries of every nation, they're falling on their fields again. They're falling one by one. No flight has ever stopped the bullet from a gun. Death is just a heartbeat away. In the fields, the heartbeat away. In the fields, just a heartbeat away. In the fields, a heartbeat away.
Yeah, that's the end of that. I'm going to do 7. I was going to try for 5 because I had done 10. Thought I'll work half. Try and go for half of that. But I was able to do a little bit more at 7. So it's like 2/3, I guess, right? Something like that. I don't know. I'm not great at math. My only weakness is math. But anyway, that's it for now, for today. Need to go replenish, find something to eat. And rest my legs and let them recuperate, regenerate, and rest. So, oh man, yeah. Definitely shaky and weak. But don't mind my hair. I've been trying to grow it back right like I like it, because my baby mama, when I was with her, she would cut my hair for me, and she kind of butchered it on the sides and back and front and everything, because one time, a couple times actually, she didn't have her glasses on. Thought, no, I'll be fine, I won't need them, my eyes hurt, my head hurts. So and ended up getting a little too far in and chopping it up. And one of my recent exes did the same. She didn't have great eyesight either. She screwed it up. And then a couple other people I'd have cut my hair doing it too. They weren't watching what they were doing, or maybe their eyes were a little fuzzy or something. I don't know. They acted like they were fine and they could do it. So I've been to a couple sport clips and great clips. They got it squared away a little bit better. And then I've just been maintaining it with my Manscaped. Great hair cutting products. Dr. Squatch has great hygienic products. Soaps, shampoos, conditioners, deodorant, cologne, beard oil. Steel Supplement has great workout supplements. I mean, they even have test boosters, andros. They have non-consumable products like coffee mugs, sweat towels, beach towels, workout bags, hoodies, t-shirts, all that. Super great products. If you're into gemstones, spiritamagica.com has some really great, beautiful specimens. They ship from China, so it takes a while. I haven't ordered from them in a long while, so I don't know what their prices are like now. See some emails with some of their products advertising. Still great deals. $19 for a rose quartz fox, little, not too big guy. And I think it comes with a sphere, the way it looked, or maybe a palm stone. I couldn't tell really from the small picture in the email. But they have great products. Tariffs might be a little bit more now. I mean, prices might be a little bit more now because of tariffs. But still, great products. First time I ordered from them, I thought I was going to get scammed. So I didn't order a lot, didn't spend a lot. But it took a while to get, and I was like, yep, I got scammed. And then the package showed up. I was like, oh, well, okay, maybe I didn't. OdinsTreasures.com, if you're into Norse things, items, they got tunics, they've got axes, bearded axes, saxes, the knives, arm rings. They've got leather bracers, which I have 2 of. I ordered one. I thought they were going to come in a pair. Did not. They've got jewelry. They've got statues of the Norse gods and goddesses. Like I said, if you're into that sort of thing. Pretty much all the plugs I can think of right now. Which I'm not sponsored by any one of them, but if any one of them were to offer me a sponsorship, I would take it in a heartbeat. Because, as I said, they are great products, great sites, great companies. So, I suggest go check them out. When and if you have the time. And if you're into that sort of thing, and if you're watching this channel, you're probably into at least workout supplements, BCAAs, protein powders. They've got whey isolate. They've got whey concentrate too, I think. They've got vegan protein powder. They have even beef jerky. And they've got test boosters if you need that. They've got, which a lot of people think they need the test boosters, but they really don't. You can increase your testosterone doing some squats, even just regular workouts, and eating certain foods, especially things high in zinc, and they have pre-workouts, intra and post-workouts. Hyper-Aid, they have some really great flavors. That's post-workout, helps to replenish your glycogen stores. They have the Atabolic, which is a great pre, post, and intra workout supplement. Really just take it anytime you want, anytime you need a little. It's mostly a carb, so, you know. People driving by on their quads, and looks like a dirt bike maybe? Looking over, staring, because I'm squatted down in front of a chair. It's probably all they really see is a black little kid's chair. Like one of those little classroom chairs. And I'm just squatted here down like this in front of my weight bench. Maybe they probably don't see the phone. But I don't care what other people think. They can focus. And anyway, hope you enjoy it. Give it a like, comment, share. Definitely subscribe if you're enjoying the content, so that way you hopefully don't miss out. Even though YouTube algorithm really doesn't show people a whole lot of what they're subscribed to. They kind of prefer to show you new channels and content that you're not subscribed to get you to subscribe to more. So a lot of the time I have to go to the channels I like, check out their list of videos, see if they've posted anything new. Which lately YouTube has been a little bit better at notifying me, because I've watched the channel videos and so YouTube's like, hey, you've been watching this channel a lot, here's a new video they've put out. Share it around, share the video around with your friends. Maybe watch it before you go do a leg workout. And if you're trying to hit your outer quad, give some of these workouts a try. The Bulgarian split squats, toes in or toes out. It depends which way they're oriented as to which side of your quad you're hitting. If you keep your torso upright, you're hitting your quad. You lean forward and just do it like this. Oh, you're hitting your glutes more. And the leg extensions, same orientation with your heel and your toes. But anyway, hope you guys like it. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Be good and be safe. And if you can't be good, at least be good at it. Have a good one, folks.